A report by UNICEF has shown that 85% of children with disabilities are excluded from school, and that's even higher when we look at countries of conflict. Most of the research done on disability is in global north contexts, even though the highest levels of disability are in the global south. Almost 2/3 of families in Lebanon have a family member with disability, and yet the research on disability in Lebanon is almost non-existent. So there's a real need for research on this scale on disability to be conducted in that part of the world. Disability Under Siege has been a 5-year project funded by the AHRC as part of the Global Challenges Research Fund. I've been leading it as a PI and collaborating with colleagues in Jordan, Lebanon and Palestine, both West Bank and Gaza. It's a very interdisciplinary project. We have colleagues who work in public health, literature, to visual culture, to education, psychiatry, psychology. In Gaza, over 95% of schools and educational institutions have been damaged or destroyed. We're now part of coalitions and an emergency committee of education looking to rebuild back a whole ecosystem, whole educational infrastructure, and the opportunity is for this to be disability inclusive. One program that I'm particularly proud of is a program called the Disabled Voices of Gaza project. These students have produced a film that has described their experiences since October 2023 with the war in Gaza, and that has had tremendous reception on social media, and their voices are getting out there. These students are doing this in conflict conditions where they're really risking their lives to get their voices out there and get these recordings to the film producer. Since the project ended and the film was in its final stages of production, one of the students who is actually in the film very sadly was killed, and it just underlines how critical it is that she had this opportunity, that this film was made, and also underscores how dangerous and the risks taken by these students to produce this film. And not only is it valuable for them and their own community, but their voices are actually being heard globally, and that is extremely important to them. To date, what we've achieved is we're producing a new body of research on disability in the region. Traditionally, it's been predominantly in medical schools or to do with rehabilitation, but now it's being framed in a more social model sense, in the same way that we talk about gender or race, for example. We've also developed a broader program-level impact framework to look cumulatively at the effects that we've had, and that's why we're looking to apply for more funding and continue this critical work. The University of Birmingham has enabled this research by its global reputation, tremendous infrastructure, and its global networks, and bring to bear on the development of this project. In addition, University of Birmingham models the ideal in equitable global partnerships that has fundamentally underpinned this research programme. I think we have very substantive engagement with the key players, the UN agencies, the policymakers. But when a country or a region is in crisis, it does take longer to uncover and deliver that policy and practice impact. So we do have work still to go on that track. The work that we've done today is absolutely critical to the underpinning of longer-term impact in terms of changing policy, changing curriculum, getting more children into school. Without this work, we won't be on a path to achieving that ultimate goal.